drink peppermint tea and to get a good organic one, or even grow your own and make it. So peppermint tea can be very cooling.
So that's in the health food store?
From the health food store. You can also now get these in your supermarket, to, you know, particularly the teas. Chamomile tea, which we have here, is very good to put on your eyes, like heat them, put them into water, let them cool, and then squeeze them out pretty well, it's not too wet, and then place them on your eyes. Very good for burny eyes and tired eyes, soothing any irritation, surface irritations on the eyes.
And it won't discolour the skin?
No. No,
like ordinary tea bags might?
No, ordinary tea bags might because of the tannin and the colouring in it. Chamomile tea will not do that. Also, cucumber slices can be very cooling as well. I'm sure you've seen those in photographs. Moving into your homeopathic remedies, I'll mention number one, euphrasia. Here, the first one is particularly good for, once again, irritation on the inner eye. You take it as a homeopathic remedy. You may perhaps have to contact your homeopath to get it. And very good for people who suffer from irritation from lenses.
Is it tablet form?
It's in tablet form. You can also get it in tincture form, which we'll speak about later. But the euphrasia, particularly good for people who suffer from where the eye itself, not the skin around the eye, but actually the eye itself. They wake up in the morning, it's burning, it's irritated. It could be due to the solvents that they're using in their lens. It could be due to swimming in swimming pools with the chlorinated pools. So to take euphrasia on an internal basis is really effective in that way. It's also recommended for conjunctivitis conditions, but this is, we're getting more into medical situations at that point. You can take euphrasia drops. You can drop them into the eye, and it's very soothing if you have if you rubbed your eye with your finger and there's something on your finger, for example. I'm thinking like a
bit of grit or
a grit, or some of these washing I'm thinking of detergents, and you get it into your eye. Just a drop of euphrasia into the eye can just instantly ease that, and it's very good to have it in your first aid box. This one, the larch resin, the Weleda larch resin, is very good to dab around the eyes with cotton wool. You do not put it into the eyes. For people who are studying a lot or reading a lot, leaving cert, exams, sitting in front of computers a lot, it really soothes that type of irritation and tiredness and strain that can come from that. Moving into cosmetics, from a natural point of view, before we even speak about any particular product, I recommend that you actually do not use eye creams at night.
Yes.
In the same way as you do not use face creams or neck creams at night.
I couldn't agree more.
Allow your skin to breathe, to function, allow your eyes to rest and to relax.
It actually causes puffiness.
It can cause a lot of puffiness and irritation and allergic reactions and dryness and whatever. So I'm sure a number of people will be ringing, screaming about this. And when I heard it first, as a beauty therapist, I found it difficult to accept. But it has, for me, for the last 10 years, I've used absolutely no night creams, neck creams, or eye creams at night. And what people forget is, from a cosmetic point of view, that the skin around the eyes is very fine and very sensitive. And it's by day you need the protection.
So what would you put on at
I particularly use a natural one. The one that I use is the Dr. Hauschka eye cream, because it contains fennel and eyebright and chamomile and beeswax, and it's totally natural, and I can put it right down onto the lids and around the eyes. And it's my daytime moisturizer for the eyes. You can also get some other pretty good ranges in your health food shop, rather than make sure, read your ingredient list. With the EU regulations now, the ingredients are listed on the box, and so you know what is pure, what is natural, what isn't.
And you stick with the natural.
It works. The body responds better to it on every level.
Mary Berkeley, as always.
Thank you.
A pleasure to talk to you. And should we be seeing you soon again?
Okay. Thank you, Thelma.
Right now it's over to Alfie Baby.